So we created this beautiful website called Modern Habitat, an IKEA type of vibe for dropshipping, and I'm scrolling down. Something just doesn't seem right about this homepage collection. It seems way too disorganized, and there's no continuity, right? You've got a hand picture kind of over here. You've got products on white backgrounds next to lifestyle backgrounds, a shower curtains right next to a flower set. You've got a beanbag storage right next to a beard bib where a guy is just shaving his beard and there seems to be some graphic on it, and it's just way too disorganized. Bedding on a white background compared to bedding in a lifestyle picture. This does not look like a legitimate brand. So in this lesson, I'm going to be talking about how you can make a captivating, professional, and trustworthy homepage collection on your website. It's important that I first start off by talking about the metrics or the criteria that makes a homepage collection an engaging one. So the first quality is pretty intuitive. There has to be some sort of continuity with images, right? The homepage collection is the first glance of the products that your customers will see on your website. And how you choose to present this is kind of like a retail store and what they decide to put in the front of the store. If you walk into, let's say, Polo Ralph Lauren, and immediately the first type of products you see in the front and center are products you don't really want and also are really disorganized and messy and it's kind of dirty, you're going to walk right outside of that store, right? It's the same thing with a website. So image quality is really important here, and also the continuity of images. Big brands don't like to mix and match a bunch of images that look like they're taken in different shoots or from completely different sources, right? They don't have products on white backgrounds next to products on purple backgrounds, next to lifestyles, next to non-model shots, next to model shots. That's a very disorganized feel, because the logic behind all of this is if a company were to invest in a photo shoot, they usually would take pictures of all of their products at once, right? So there's that uniformity. We're going to try to achieve that with drop shipping products as well. The second criteria is going to be breadth of selection. So it's really important that the customer comes onto the home page, and by looking at the home page collection, that they get a sense of all the different types of products that are being sold on your store, right? And you have to communicate the breadth of products that, hey, you're in this home store. We're not only selling bedding, right? We're also selling bath stuff. We're also selling kitchen utensils, right? They got to see the full criteria. It's kind of like appetizers before a meal, right? The customer is able to get a taste, right? Get a hint of all the different products that you're going to be offering. And then depending on which particular products they're interested in, they can choose to dive deeper by going into the collection level or the product page level. And the final element of this is going to be prioritizing high value products. The homepage of your website is like real estate, right? It's kind of like a store. Stores have limited real estate and you have limited space on your homepage. So the products that you want to put on your homepage have to be high conviction one. Ideally, they're your best sellers so that customers can find them easier. You'll notice this in a lot of retail stores. They'll put their flagship products towards the front, right? Or towards a place where people can see them really easily. And then sort of the worst selling items are way deeper in the back. This is a classic retail tactic, and it works here in e-commerce as well. So what if you don't know what your best selling products are going to be because you're just launching your store on day one? What you're going to do is give your best guess of what your best seller is going to be. And once you get data rolling in from Shopify, then you're going to be able to adjust that homepage to be a lot more accommodating. So now I'm going to actually teach you how to rearrange a homepage, how to craft one from scratch, given the products that you've already sourced, so we follow this criteria. We want to make sure the images on the homepage are continuous. We want to make sure we really communicate the breadth of the different types of products that we're going to be selling on Modern Habitat. And also, we want to be prioritizing the products that we think are going to be the highest conviction. In order to make a collection, we've got to go over to Shopify, go under products, collections. You can see that this is the current homepage collection that's being used, and I'm going to be making a brand new collection completely out of scratch. So I'm going to click create collection over here. And then I'm going to be naming it Fixed Homepage Collection. And we're going to make this manual because we want to manually choose which products are going to be in this collection. So Click it right there, and then bam, you can go right over here and add whichever products that we want to add. So here's the golden rule of how I like to structure my home pages. So going back to what a homepage looks like, you'll see that there's going to be 20 products, right? I like featuring 20 products. That's the maximum that District Theme will allow you to feature. You can also go down to 16, down to 12, whatever you want, but I recommend 20 to really give that feel of breadth. And what I like to do is to keep each row as one type of product, especially day one when I'm not really sure that I have all these categories and subcategories underneath. I want to make sure that I really give all of these an equal chance by giving them all a chance to be on the home page, and then I can change the alteration of my home page, right? But for now, I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 4 products. And what I'm going to do is for each row of products, tie it into one of these overall collections. That way, there's going to be some level of continuity in each row of products, and it will also achieve the goal of communicating that this store has a lot of breadth. So I think, just based on my hunch right now, I don't really know which product's going to work, but if I had to guess, I would say that the dining category is probably a very, very attractive one. So I'm going to go into dining and just take a look of the different types of products that I have. So awesome. I see a bowl. I see some utensils, a lot of utensils out here. Okay, so I'm already envisioning that on my home page, I'm going to have 2 sets of utensils and then also 2 sets of kind of plates or bowls. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I think that this ceramic bowl looks really, really nice. So what is that called? Le Wande, right? And we just add it in. You can see it's right over here. And then we're also going to choose to sort by manually, so we can change the order that these products appear in on the home page. I'm going to have another bowl. That's kind of like a hanging artwork, so it doesn't really fit the criteria. That's a flatware set. I want to choose a plate that's different from the first one that we picked, but still looks really nice. This one looks pretty cool. Le Palais. So I'm going to be adding that product in. Perfect. Awesome. And then I'm going to be adding 2 kind of utensil sets as well to communicate that breadth. So this bamboo one is really cool. And then I saw a gold one as well. I'll do, this one's kind of cool because it's both gold and black. So Le Sharp, and then also the bamboo one. So Le Gloss. Perfect. And these were my team members that named all these products. So it's kind of amusing to me how they decided to go about doing this. Seems like they loved adding in lay. So probably could have gotten a little bit more creative with the product names, but it's okay. We'll work with it. Bam. So now let's just see what this looks like at the moment. This is fixed homepage, so we can't display it just yet. But if we want to see what it looks like, all we're going to do is go back to the Shopify theme level, and we're going to go to the homepage. And any single time you're on this display, you can actually navigate it normally, and the sidebar is going to reflect whichever page level you're on. So this is the collection level. I'm going back to the homepage level, and then I can see the featured collection over here. And I'm going to change this one. Remember, we made the fixed homepage collection. So, right, we can already see this is a lot more uniform at the first layer, and we've just got to give this 4 more rows. So there's a total of 20 products. Up next, I'm going to put in, we've got dining covered. I'm going to put in some bedding ones. So I think bedding might be a pretty good seller. So let's just take a look at what's out here in bedding. Perfect. And when you're sourcing your own products, you'll have a lot more insight. At this point, I've built such a big team in my business, so I don't really have to go in and source products anymore. So this is my first time kind of seeing this catalog. Cool. So this one looks very cool. Marble style duvet cover set. I think that one is very high conviction and also has great, great images. Wow, so there's a lot of different Marvel duvets that have been sourced, but it's this one that we were looking at. Perfect. Let's go back here and see more bedding. So I'm probably going to do 2 types of beds and then also a pillow. So that's another marble one. Again, I'm trying to communicate breadth here. See how this one is on a white background. That one would not look very good next to a bedding that's on a lifestyle background. I'm going to only go with the lifestyle images for the home page. So antique modern looks very, very cool. It's right there. Perfect. And then let's go in and add in 2 pillows. So pop art cushion cover pillow is kind of cool. Let's see if we can find another lifestyle pillow set. This is kind of your basic pillow set, which is still very cool. And okay, so the pillows doesn't have that much selection, and especially there's not that many lifestyle ones. So I'm gonna be going with this pillow, which is kind of like a basic item. It might not be a pizzazz item, but people might just want to buy some basic pillows, and also put in this one. So pop art design. Perfect. And then the other pillow, let's see what we were calling that thing. That one is going to be called the, right here, standard pillow cushion. So this is pretty cool. Very, very basic, kind of like a basic item that people might just want to buy because they're on the site anyways. So awesome. This kind of communicates a better feel already. Let's go back to the homepage and see what it looks like now, right? A lot more continuity, a lot more professional. This seems like a legitimate brand invested in a photo shoot. That's kind of this lifestyle photo shoot. So then let's take a look at the bath products, because that's the next category I think would do well. Wow, so this kind of toothbrush, night table type of set, and there's also shower curtains, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to add in this one, I'm going to add in this one, and then I'm going to add in 2 of these shower curtains. So this is kind of your bathroom type of thing. So La Jolla. So funny. These names crack me up. La Jolla is a pretty cool place in San Diego. I love visiting there. And then we've also got marble bathroom accessory set. It's funny that they call this one the marble bathroom accessories and not this one. So I think the names could have been done a little bit better. I'm going to have a talk with my team about that. But no harm, no foul. Marble bathroom. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to add in 2 shower curtains. I really like the cactus one, and also add in the animal zoo one to give it kind of a variety. Cactus. Perfect. And then there was the wild zoo one, or wild animal. What was it called? It's called the animal zoo. 3rd time's the charm. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be looking better. I'm not going to preview again because I already kind of can visualize what it's going to look for. I'm going to keep prioritizing adding in more. So then we've got bed. So home is definitely a big category, and let's see what's available in home. Okay, so you got these vases. You got kind of this Buddha stuff. Oh, perfect. So there's like a gold glass vase, and then there's also this one. So I'm going to add in the modern bulb vase, and then I'm also going to add in this gold glass one. So modern bulb. Gold glass is that one. Modern bulb. Perfect. And those are only 2 products. We need a row of 4. I don't really see any other ones here that I'm too obsessed about. So I'm going to mix home and light, because light is obviously things you would put in your home. And bam, this is very cool. So very, very cool stuff going on here. Let me just see everything. Wow. So this one is a little bit more expensive, but maybe people are willing to buy a more expensive rectangular ceiling light, and it'll kind of give it a variety of price as well. So I'm going to add that one in for sure. Perfect. And then I'm also going to add in, I saw one on the homepage. It's kind of like a sorority girl type of thing. You know, romantic letter LED light looks pretty cool. Or this lunar moon lamp. This one's a little cheaper, and we've already picked a pretty expensive product, so I'm going to go with this one, romantic letter. And I know when I was in college, definitely girls love this type of stuff in their dorm room. Perfect. Awesome. So then we just have to pick 4 more products, and I can take that from kitchen. So let's take a look at what's in the kitchen category. Interesting. So kitchen actually doesn't click. It's only organized that clicks. So that's something that I can change at the navigation level. But for now, let's just focus on picking 4 products to include. Okay. So there's a wide variety of things. Chopping blocks. This is pretty expansive. There's 7 pages here. Dish tray organizers. We've got a rolling pin. Japanese mesh placement. That's kind of cool. Okay. And I would say that's kind of lifestyle. Oh, silicone mugs. Okay. So I think that's pretty cool. Geometric placement. So I'm going to add in a placement for sure. Geometric. It's this one. Wow, very cool. And then let's add in wooden chopping blocks. These are looking really, really snazzy. Perfect. That's looking great. And then there's chandeliers. Oh, coasters. Very cool. So I just realized I can actually be copying and pasting these names. That's me not working very smart. So I'm gonna put this one in here. Awesome. And then let's find another one that's kind of cool in this category. Okay, we've already had utensils covered on the first row. Ceramic mug, round mesh placement. We already got some placements, seasoning boxes. I'm looking for something that's gonna be a little bit more exciting, or at least look a lot cooler. Okay. Let's see. Okay, toilet paper holder. And again, I'm only looking at products that are in this lifestyle photography as well, because I want to maintain that continuity. Oh, goblets, right? That's kind of cool. Crystal goblets. Wow. Okay. So, crystal goblets. Very cool. Okay, so I finished making this collection. Now let's take a look at what this collection looks like now that I've got a full collection on the home page. And I'm going to do some comparing and contrasting. So this one is going to be what it looks like now that we've changed it, right? Way more continuity, looks a lot more professional. All the images are of the same lifestyle photography, and it just looks like this is a legitimate brand, and we compare and contrast it to how it used to look. So random. You know, you've got that guy trimming a beard, and you'll be surprised at how big of a difference me arranging the homepage based on the metrics I talked about creates for conversion rate. So that is how you make an engaging homepage, and this is called feature collection right now. I could call it bestsellers. You call it whatever you want. And as you get more data, as you start running your business and sales come in, you'll notice that customers are going to be drawn to certain categories over others. So let's say that customers really, really want bedding. Like this is all they're clicking on. So what I'll probably do is I'll add 2 more bedding, replace these pillows, and then move the whole bedding section to the first row, right? So then ideally, eventually what happens is your whole first row is kind of a collection that sells the most, and then your second row is a different collection that sells the most, but you're still going to be expressing that breadth. So even if all you're selling is bedding, I would still never make the homepage only bedding. I would still only keep bedding to maybe the first and second rows max, right? Because having a breadth of products, even if some of this other stuff doesn't sell, is building that branded feeling. And the same way that big brands have all sorts of products in their stores, obviously Polo sells a lot more polos than they sell underwear, but they're still keeping underwear and socks and pants and things like that in stock, right, in the store, because it adds to the overall feel.